Good morning and welcome to my channel, and welcome to this month's edition of Color Combo Challenge. As you know, this is a challenge that Gareth Frewer, who has created Home of G, and I started over a year ago, about 2 years now. And along the way, Miss Angie from AB Designs has joined us, as well as Tony from Kate's Crafty Cottage. So make sure you head over to their channels and watch their videos as well. This month, our colors were gold, blue, and green. And I'm telling you, I have been so busy and with the new job and everything going on and sick, and I just it snuck up on me. But I couldn't have asked for a better color combination because I've had this paper pad, this paper collection here called Silent Night, and I've had it for a while, and I've never used it. I even have the 6x6 that goes with it. Haven't used it. Not a piece of paper out of it. So, and the colors are blue, green, and gold. So this is what I use, and I'll show you what I created. Now, I was filming this, and I don't know what happened. My phone was dying or something, and anyway, I lost it. But I am going to, I may not recreate the whole thing with you, but I am going to show you how I did it and the measurements and everything you need. But this is what we're doing. We're going to create a shadow box slimline card. This is not my original idea. As a matter of fact, I saw this several months ago from Jennifer McGuire's channel. And I really wanted to try one. I thought this would be a great opportunity to do so. Now, it does fit in a legal size envelope. It's a little thick, so you may have to add postage on it. But this is my shadow box card that I created right here. And it's just turned out so cute. And it stands up, so you can stand the card up and, you know, display it or whatever you want to do. But this is a paper line that I used. And believe it or not, these were stickers from the paper line. And I backed them up on heavy-duty cardstock, and then I just put them on my card. And so I did use a white background because it's I didn't want to use black, and it's the only color I had that was 110 pounds. And you really want a sturdy cardstock to make your base out of. So I'm going to show you how I did this, but I really love how this came out. Now, I did back it up with a piece of pattern paper on the back, and when I decide who I'm going to send this to, I'll cut a little strip of white paper here and probably edge it with the blue that I used, ink, and then put my message on the back. So, let's get into this, and let's see how I created this card. Now, you're going to start with a piece of paper that is 4 1/4 by 11. So your 8 1/2 and 11 paper is perfect for this. So we're just going to split this down the middle at 4 1/4. So we're basically half in the paper. And it's already 11 inches. So there we go. That's all we need. Now, it is pretty important that your paper is even. If you didn't quite cut it right or whatever, make sure you trim it because it needs to be the same size. The next thing we're going to get is our scoreboard. And we are going to be scoring this, both pieces the same. If I can get it apart here. I'll find my little scoring tool. There it is. Okay. So we're going to score this at 1/2 inch and 1 inch. Then you're going to turn it around and do it on this side because you want the markings to be the same, and it's just easier for me to do it this way. I mean, you can certainly do it the other way. You can score it at 10 and 10 1/2 if you want to. We're just going to score both pieces. And this is really the easiest shadow box card that you'll create. I mean, it's really simple. Then we're going to fold on our score lines. And I have misplaced my scoring tool again. Y'all, I'm telling you, my desk is a wreck right now. Okay, you're going to fold on the first score line this way. Then you're going to take that last score line and fold it back like this. So you, in a sense, you're just making sure it's even here. You're just making this little Z fold, okay? And you are going to do that on both sides of the card. Okay. Just making sure that's even. And then we're going to do that on this side as well, on this one. Okay, so that's what you have. Now I use dies to cut my middle out, and I use my little Sizzix Thinlits dies that have the scallop edges to it. And I used this size. I used the next to the largest size, and then the third one down. So like this is first, I used the second one and the third one to make my little things. But right now I'm just going to show you how to do it on a punch. So I'm just going to put my card in here. And I'm going to find the middle. Punch that out. Then I'm going to turn it around on this side. So I'm going to make different size holes. And then don't throw away these, because you can save those to make little tags or, you know, cover rosettes or whatever up with. Okay. So that's what we have. Now then you want to take a piece of paper. When you fold this up, it winds up being 4 1/4 by 9. So then you're going to cut you a piece of paper on the inside right here. And let's see. And I'm just going to use green this time instead of my pattern paper. So we're going to do 4 1/4. And then we're going to cut it down to 9 inches. And then we're going to glue that inside the card right here on the back side, like so. So we're just going to take my art glitter glue and glue that in. So line that up. Okay. And then that helps it also to be a little bit sturdier as well. Then you're going to decide what you're going to do for your decorations. And you're going to want to do all this before you put your card together. Now what I did was, because it was white, I just took some broken china, distress ink, and I just went over my cardstock. Just turn it a little bit blue. And a lot of it will be covered up in your decorations, so. Alright. And then we're going to decide what kind of decorations we're going to put on this. And let's see. Let me look. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, so on this, I'm just going to use some stickers. I have some gold reindeer, some blue snowman, some green trees, and then I have these little little snow globes that are blue and green. So I thought I would use those this time, just to show you how to put the card together, because it took me a while to get everything picked out and glued and everything. So the next thing we're going to do is look at where our placement of our card, and then we're just going to put in what we want. Now, I did use some foam tape to make stuff pop up a bit, and you can do that too. But I think on these, I may just use the sticker itself. So we're just going to put a little reindeer there in the middle. And let's put a snowman like this. One of the little puffy ones that's blue and green. Let's see. And these are also little shaker bits. Thought those were really, really cute. So let's do Santa Claus in the middle here, because he's blue and green. Whoops. So we're just going to place him down here in the middle. And whatever you do, if you can use dies, you can use punches or whatever. Just make sure whatever you put in there fits inside your circle or whatever you cut out. And then we'll do a little blue snowman over here. And these are sticky, so what you can do, if you want it to stick a little bit higher up, you can always place two together like that and stick it on top. And that'll make it a little bit puffier, because it's hard to put foam tape on these. So you can just line it up and put another one on top. And then we can stamp Merry Christmas here, or we can just put a little more stickers on the bottom here. Another tree on there, on the white part. And then we can put a sentiment on top. Let's see. How about a very Merry Christmas to you? And I'm going to stamp that in blue ink. Just because I can. Because it's already out here. Oh, it's not big enough. Line that up. I like the stamps with the grids because it is easier to line up. Okay, so we're just going to line up that right there. A very Merry Christmas to you. Okay. Now, what we do is put our things back on here, make sure it all lines up. You're going to take the tab that's folded back and this tab, and you're going to put them two together just like that. So we're going to glue them together like that. And then these two we're going to put together like that. Now, it's important to make sure you line your edges up really straight. And they'll go back inside just like that. So we're going to do the other side. We're just going to put some glue on the outside of that little tabby and the outside of this one, and make sure it's just nice and straight. Okay, and so there we go. Cute. So you could even make it simple like that, but I just think they're really, really cute. Now, on the other one, you know, I took more time on this one, and you know, I'll go back and maybe add some to this, but I just wanted you to see how I really put it together, the construction of it. So, I really love this one in the way that it turned out. So, I hope you like it too. Give it a try. It's really, really easy. It's not very difficult. Just use dies or whatever you want to use. So, like, of course, this was a die, and you saw me do this one. I just did the little punches. And, you know, you can decorate the card up some more. But it was really simple. And you can use different color cardstock too. But if you do use different color cardstock and it's not 110 pounds, I would suggest that you double it up. So, like, have two pieces on the front because it'll start caving in if you don't. Alright guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to go over and watch everybody else's videos. And I will see you tomorrow for 24 Weeks of Christmas. Alright guys, have a great day. Bye.